So we were watching one of those pop the balloon, clips.
Oh my gosh.
Where they come out and they pop
Yeah.
the balloon, and people pop their balloon real fast.
Right.
Some people pop their balloon slow.
Right.
Depending on what the person looks like. I always find them. First off, as an aside, off rip, dating in the 2000s, in the late 2000s, we'll say 2010 to now, 15 years, the last 15 years, right? Because we've been adulting for a long time,
Yeah.
right? And so we got a 25-year-old, so we've been adulting for 25 years,
Yeah.
right?
A little bit longer
And
than
so
that, yeah.
and so since we have we got nephews and nieces and people we know and friends and family who are at the time when they start dating. We'll say 2010 is the time where a lot of the children that we knew or the people's family who we knew started dating. It
Right.
makes them around 17, 18 years old,
Yeah.
and so say 2010. So you have all these people who start entering the dating world, right? And so we are looking at them and we're seeing all of the things that are happening between that group between 30 and 18. 35 and 18 years old. That's the group I'm kind of talking about, right? And we're seeing all of that happen, right? And you look at it and you go, well, and I have to think back, were we like that? Were we did people look at us, did our parents look at us and go, that's a mess?
Right.
I mean, do you think that we were a mess like them? I don't think we were as bad. I mean, maybe I'm biased, but the dating world now seems like it isn't in the shitter.
It is. You know what? You're right, because when everybody we know was dating, after high school, into high school, after college, they actually went on dates.
Yes.
You went on a date. The TV date. I'm gonna pick you up. We're going to the movies, and we're gonna take you out to dinner. I'm gonna take you, to some party, but then I'm gonna take you out to eat, or
but our kids, they can date like that.
But they don't date like that. They don't take.
I don't know what they do, but they don't date like we dated.
Right.
I don't
go
see,
to the date and go to the baseball game.
How many times? Yeah, how many times have you seen somebody? Have you seen somebody go to I'm sorry, child walked into the frame, not the frame, but into the room to pick up some medicine we got him.
Yeah.
Not as a child, damn, freaking grown adult. At this point in life. But what was I saying? Dating. These people dating.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying something specific.
They don't date like we did.
They don't date like we did.
Right.
But I was about to give an example and it went out of my head. I'm sorry, I apologize. If I get back to it, I'll get back to it. So, but they don't date like us. I don't feel like they dated like us.
No.
It seemed like we seemed so much cooler.
Yeah.
We had style. We
did.
had game.
Yeah. You had to have some game.
You had to come with it, or you was gonna be left behind.
Right.
Not there wasn't everybody, but everybody.
Right. Everybody had their own style. It didn't necessarily mean about the cutest person or
I don't want to say it, but they seem kind of square.
Yeah.
They seem like squares, which is weird. But I just want to know, did our parents look at us and go, ugh? Did they look at that younger generation and go, well, I'm glad I'm not in that?
Yeah. They probably did because their dating was really class. They had bougie, classy dates.
Yeah, you had to like get permission from the parents,
meet the parent,
and
all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was. Wow, I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's a whole situation.
Wow, and usually you dated somebody and you was with them for a while.
And if your parents didn't like their family, or no, you ain't going nowhere with them people.
If you didn't like them, you didn't even give them a chance.
Right.
Then, because it was risky.
Yeah, it was too risky.
It was too risky because if you started dating somebody, courting somebody, that was considered serious.
Oh yeah.
And so it wasn't no dating around.
No.
It was if we courting, we courting. If me and you, we courting.
Right.
And if you don't like them,
right.
That's a dangerous situation because now you're stuck in a courting situation where you might end up having to marry this person because some money or some land or a goat done changed hands. Like you're stuck.
What? There you go.
I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
So they was a lot more stodgy. They was even more square.
Yeah.
So they probably looked at this one like,
right, like, ooh, they wildin'.
Yeah, we was wildin' though.
Yeah, we were.
I can't say that these kids is wild. This is wild.
Yeah.
These people are. There's stuff happening on the Twitters and the Instagramsers and that.
Yeah. You wouldn't survive.
I met you in a cat suit.
Yes.
You not met you, but you had on a cat suit one party. I remember that cat suit too.
Okay, get yourself together.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Stalker merch? Ooh.
Good one. Good one. I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one. But we were there was a level of wildness that we had that probably made our parents go. But also at the same time, this group of people 35 and under, they're like 35 to 20 now. Y'all, slow down.
Y'all need to chill out. Y'all need to
pull it back some.
Calm down, man.
Wow. It doesn't take all that. It don't take all that.
Take all that. My God. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
It don't take all that.
It don't take all that.
My goodness.
Good gracious.
Have mercy.
So when we looking at these people and like all of these different pop the bloom things and different dating shows and all of that, it seems so just toxic and disturbing and
it's very toxic. Some of the hurtful things they say to people on that pop the balloon show.
It's not. There's no love.
Why did you talk to me?
There's no care. There's no affection. There's no kindness.
Damage this person right. Before you even try to get to know this person. You already just stabs, just hurtful words. You just. Oh my God.
Popping the balloon when somebody walks out from behind the curtain.
You just walked out. Here you go. It's like, I just walked out. They don't like me. I didn't say nothing.
You didn't even say nothing. And they trying to hit you with the Gatling gun and balloon pops.
It's like they took an automatic rifle and just all the way across you. Just like they just shot. I'm dead. Oh my goodness. That's too much. They need a whole
that is toxic.
They're gonna need a whole new.
You need therapy after that.
You need
therapy.
Oh my God, that's send so many people to therapy.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the whole idea of dating. I don't know how to even say it. Were we that toxic?
No.
Was I that toxic?
No.
Because I was a little older.
You were.
And I was a few years older, and I had more of a worldly
A worldly. He had more of a worldly view because I was a church kid.
I have more of a worldly experience.
I was a very sheltered.
Yeah,
church
she's a lot
girl.
more so. I was a little wilder.
Girl.
Fraternity, partier. I did all the things.
Right.
I did all the things.
He did.
All the things. And was I toxic like that?
No. You might have been like I heard you've told me stories of you being toxic like that.
So I was toxic like that. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I.
But you wouldn't like that with me though.
I wouldn't like that with you, and then I
was ready.
and then I wasn't on tape doing it.
Yeah, you weren't on. I
wasn't on film. I wasn't on film. Thank God.
I'm glad there was no tape back then.
Ooh, that Freaknik documentary had me on. I was like, oh Lord, I hope they ain't got no tape on me.
I'm glad
I had to watch it just to make sure I wasn't in it. I was like, oh, I'm looking in the background.
He was. It was funny. We was watching it.
I'm looking in the background.
I'm like, are we gonna find you?
Oh.
Let me look. I'm gonna get close.
Good, great. I was like, ooh. Ooh, I was watching it just on bated breath. I was,
like, oh, that was close.
That was close. Some of y'all's mama was in it, though.
Yeah, they were. And your daddy.
And your daddy.
And your real daddy.
Ooh. Wow.
All of them. That's just how Freaknik was, though. I'm just telling the truth. Freaknik was a little wild.
It was wild.
I
think, yeah. They don't have nothing like that. Well, I guess they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't. You know what?
They don't have nothing like that.
The Black Derby in Louisville and
the Black Derby
was similar.
Very similar. It was the
back
mini
in the day when Black Louisville had Derby. Oh God, it was.
Yep,
West End. It was all the when they had the biker.
It was by because it was down because it used to be right there where the bikers were. Yeah, that's where the cruising was. Because it wasn't even on the main street yet. Right. It was on the back street.
It was. That's where it started.
Yeah, it was on that back street.
Yeah.
And it was all back streets, but for at least like during Derby, for at least probably 20 blocks.
Yeah.
You couldn't drive through that area.
It was just a slow
road. If you lived over there, you hated it. You got in the house, you bought everything you had to buy, and you just camped out for the whole weekend because you knew you wasn't gonna be able to leave.
Right.
Even during the day, it was packed.
People started, they started barbecuing and selling stuff.
Yeah.
And it became a thing. It's like, cool, let's do it again.
Yeah, and then then they blocked off that whole street where the biker thing was, because it started as a biker, like it was called cruising. It was cruising for I can't remember the name of the club. I don't remember the name. Well, basically, it was cruising for them, and so everybody would bring their fly cars, they bring their motorcycles, they bring they big rims, they spinners, all of that. And just come out and drive.
They had such nice cars that you saw during that time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, them drug dealer cars of the 80s and 90s was.
Oh, I love them.
Them drug dealers,
be in those cars.
I know. My wife loves a big pair of spinners. If she could put some 24-inch, if she could put some 24-inch gold spinners on our car, she would do it right now.
I would.
She loves and some ground lights. Oh my God, that's her ghetto. That's the ghetto in her.
Oh, I love that so much.
But the whole Freaknik and Black Louisville, the cruiser.
Yeah.
We was wild.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing like that.
No, they don't have nothing like that.
They don't have nothing like that.
No.
But anyway, back to
it was a good time.
Went left.
It went left.
We was over in the woods over here. Let's get back to the main road. Not that there is a main road, because really we ain't got there's no main road. So I'm watching Pop the Balloon.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Talking about, and so the guy comes out, people pop their balloon. Mm-hmm. Right? And so they go and ask. You've seen the show.
Oh, yeah, they might not have.
They go and ask.
Because it's not like you gotta tune your
algorithm
to be able to see it.
Yeah. And it's a much younger demographic.
It is young.
Yeah, it's a younger demographic.
Right.
then
even
I don't know how we see it, but it's younger than rap. Anyway.
Maybe because of all the kids we got,
Yeah, exactly.
Our kids' age.
And we try to stay relevant to life anyway. And so it was a dude, and so they go and ask the women who popped their balloons,
right?
Why did you pop your balloon?
Uh-huh.
Right. And they get to this woman, and they ask her. They said, "So why did you pop your balloon?" And she said, "Well, he kind of looked like a felon." She said, "He kind of looked like a felon. I have children, blah, blah, blah. And he just looks like a felon," right? Now, the host said, and I'm sure she did this on purpose. I'm absolutely certain, because you know people's background. If you go on a show like that,
right,
they gonna research you and figure out what your background is.
They know who you are.
They know who you are, right?
Right. They know who you are.
And so the host...
They probably know more about you than you know about yourself.
The host was so petty, because the host says, "So what do you do for a living?" That's who
she asked.
She asked the girl, the woman.
She asked the woman what she did for a living.
She said, "So what do you do for a living?"
Okay.
And she said, "I'm unemployed right now, because I just got out of jail." "I'm unemployed right now, because I just got out of jail."
Wait. Okay. So, she over here, she said, I popped a balloon because you look like a felon and I got kids, right? But she just got out of jail. So she's a felon.
Ding, 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 ding. Exactly.
What about these kids?
This heifer said, I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed. And I just got out of jail.
People are crazy.
First off.
She's crazy.
She's
crazy. Oh my gosh,
First off, why you on a dating show, you need to be looking for a job.
She should have been. Like, okay, oh yeah.
Why you on a dating show when you should have been looking for a job? Because you just got out of jail.
And you got these kids. I swear. I cannot.
And then...
I cannot.
And then...
Yeah.
Secondly...
Okay.
After you just got out of jail, and you just said this man looked like a fella.
Right. And just red hair.
You are over here looking like...
his kids. You don't know this man. What do a fella look like? I seen people arrested, and I'm like, man, what?
So part of her reason was like, they told us that we should dress like we're going to a fancy restaurant, and so he don't look like he would be ready for a fancy restaurant, and what he has on. And I don't know, I think it was like a t-shirt and some jeans that he had on. It was just a regular fit, it's a fit. Was it a fancy restaurant attire? No, because we've been to fancy restaurants, and that ain't what you wear to fancy restaurants. Right. Fancy restaurants, you got to have a jacket. If you go to a real fancy restaurant, you got to have on a jacket. And they'll give you one at the door if you ain't got one.
Not so much around here, but...
I'm saying, but we've been to places like that.
Yeah.
So she said, because of that, because of the way he looked, he looked like a fella. Right? Because he's just, again, I think he had braids. He might have had braids.
A fella because somebody else's fella.
Yeah. My third point
is Pop the Balloon Show.
This is gonna be wild. This is wild. I agree with her.
You agree with her about what?
I agree with her. She shouldn't be around a felon. Because she's a felon. If you hang out around with other fellas, they could put you back in jail. And if he looks like a felon, he just looks like a felon. She is a felon. She can't be riding around with somebody who looks like a felon. She'll go back to jail.
I can't even argue with you.
Am I wrong? She can't date a dude who look like a felon. Because she's a felon. She knows what felons look like.
I can't even argue with you.
So.
It's like you were out in the car and he's driving and the cops look over like, he looks like a felon.
Exactly.
Pulling him over.
And then now you on probation.
Right.
And you ain't supposed to be hanging around with felons. So now you dating this man that just got you locked back up.
Yeah. You right. You right. You right. That's a mess.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I agree with her. Because she understands that as a felon.
As a felon.
She can't be around other felons.
Right.
Even if it just looks like a felon. So she needs a dude who got on
That's a lesson.
So she needs a felon who wears a suit. Who don't look like a felon. So then they're felonious asses. Both of them can act like they ain't felons.
Okay.
Because half of you just acting like you wasn't a felon when you said he looked like a felon.
Right.
You brought your mouth to say the word, he looked like a felon, while you're standing over there with your felon itself.
And it is what it is.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
And that's what we be dealing with.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is the world that we're living in.
Yeah. This is how people date.
This is how people date. They go on shows where they experience trauma off rip.
Off rip. I'm sending you to therapy at the jump.
Just torture.
Right. We're just gonna torture ourselves.
Start the torture.
Yeah. Let's start with the torture. Maybe if we get to the good. I mean, is that how they're gonna work it backwards?
I don't know, man. Well, I don't know. I can't even advise these people nowadays. I just can't even, because I'll be listening to these podcasts and listening to these different people, these clips from the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Reels and the shorts and all of those, and I just be looking at them. I just be thinking to myself, "Whew, I am so glad that I am not swimming around in them waters, because them waters is toxic."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, them waters is toxic.
Mercy.
I mean, it's 26 years.
Yeah.
That we've been married. But we were talking today. We actually been together for 30 years.
Yep.
Because we started dating in 95.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So we are literally on 30 years of being together.
Yep.
Like 30 years.
30
That's
years.
crazy.
It is. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm. It's a long time.
Just hanging out with you.
I know.
Just chilling. The dog is over here snoring.
Yeah, she's killing it.
She is killing them. She is, like, she worked a job today. Like, she went and, like, did hard labor.
She did. She was barking.
She laid
She
right
barked
on the...
at the mailman. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did bark at the mailman.
She barked at Jill's friend when she came over.
Yeah, she did bark at her, yeah.
These people who was walking down the street, she really laid into them. She was like, I thought she was going to bust through the door.
Yeah, she did.
She wore them out. Mm-hmm.
She was doing her dog duty, yeah. I guess she was sitting sentry, even though she stayed on this couch and didn't get off the couch to bark at people. How you gonna lay on the couch and bark at people? You just gonna put your head up and bark at them because and then you're in the wrong spot because she ain't supposed to be where she was laying at. Right. Yeah. So she's in the spot she ain't. So she has a corner. She has a corner she's supposed to be.
Stay in, right? Uh-huh.
But she decides she's gonna be in another spot, and then she just look up and go. And wouldn't even get her fat ass down on the couch.
Right. That's so lazy. She's so lazy.
She is. She is lazy and just fat and lazy. That was our fault. That was COVID. That COVID way. She ain't been able to put her on Ozempic. Wegovy.
Yeah, something.
Some dog Wegovy.
Yeah, you gotta put something. Yeah. Give a little shot or so. Get a slim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So every morning, every morning. Well, it's been a few mornings. It's most mornings. No, it's not every morning. It's most mornings. I come downstairs. I start working. I'm doing my job. I make coffee. I make coffee. When I make coffee, I always I'm gonna scoot up while you doing that. I make coffee, and then I always every morning I make you a cup of coffee, and I'll bring you a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Up to the bedroom,
right?
And so every morning, so I just make coffee. I make her coffee. I take it upstairs. I give it to you, and so just in the normal routine of the day, I just normally like do that, right? Right. And then like as I'm going through my day, and I'm sitting there, I might be on a conference call, and so I'm multitasking while I'm on the conference call. And and so I'm maybe scrolling through a news feed, just checking out what's happening on the news, right?
Yeah.
And so after I get off my conference calls, then I'll be like, okay, I gotta take a break. So I'll run upstairs and I give you the rundown of what I saw on the news.
Right, you do.
I'm like, oh, so this was happening in the news, right?
Right.
So I told you about this yesterday, but I think that they need to hear it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. And so I'm gonna take them through the story, and you can interject, and we can talk about it again. We've already talked about it, but they need to hear this.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm reading the story, and it's from Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona, and a 13-year-old stole a car.
Right. I remember this now.
Okay.
Because I was like,
So a 13-year-old stole a car and wrecked a car. Okay. A 13-year-old stole a car.
You're going to have so many questions.
And wrecked the car. Okay? So a 13-year-old steals a car and wrecks a car.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. A girl.
Okay. A little girl. A girl.
Yeah.
A girl. A teenage girl. 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Steals a car.
She did.
And wrecks the car.
Yep.
Okay.
Tore that thing up.
That is the story in a nutshell.
Right.
But let me fill you in on the details.
It's always the details. The details is
because the devil
is in the details.
Oh
my God.
Oh, that'll preach right there.
Anyway, get to this story.
So this girl, 13-year-old girl, stole a car with an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
And we don't know if it was a brother.
No, but they didn't say.
Or a friend.
Right.
Or a neighborhood, comrade.
Right, comrade.
You don't know.
Right.
But a 13-year-old.
Yeah, that 13-year-old.
Stole a car.
She did.
With an 11-year-old.
Yeah, with this dude in the back.
And the 11-year-old with the 13-year-old wrecked the car.
They did.
13-year-old was driving.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
She was in charge.
So the 13-year-old and the 11-year-old are riding around in a stolen vehicle.
Yes, they are.
Doing upwards of 100 miles per hour.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Upwards of 100 miles an hour.
That girl was rolling. Dang! Oh my God! She was getting it in at 13.
Not my girl was rolling.
She was getting it in at 13. Wow.
My girl was rolling. Not my girl was rolling.
She was getting it in at 13. Yes. You gonna do it big.
Do it.
I mean, why not?
So,
dang. Ooh,
a 13-year-old
that is a lot.
Stole a car with an 11-year-old.
She did.
And they took off doing 100 miles an hour.
Right.
down the road, right? And wrecked the car.
Oh, yes.
Now, okay, all that adds up.
They do.
Because she's doing 100, she hits a wall.
Okay.
And then she hits a guardrail. And then the guardrail propels the car end over end, and it crashes. Right,
Mm-hmm.
Bad. It's a bad crash.
Right. Yeah.
It was so bad that the steering wheel broke off and was 50 feet from where the car was.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it was a bad accident.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Now, but thank God.
Yeah. Thank God.
That the 13-year-old and the 11-year-old only had minor injuries.
Right, they did.
Right.
That was a blessing. God was protecting them that whole time.
That is some serious protection, because they could have been disastrous.
Yeah.
That could have ended horribly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. And I would not have told you a horrible story like that.
No, we wouldn't have told you that story.
Because there's still more devils in the details.
Right. We ain't finished.
But they're alive.
They are.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you the reason they were alive is because they was relaxed. Mm-hmm. Right? Because the 13-year-old
mm-hmm.
and the 11-year-old were drunk.
Yes.
When they stole the car.
Yeah, they was drunk.
And sped down the highway at 100 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And wrecked the car.
Right.
And they sustained minor injuries, but they ain't dead.
Right, they not.
But they was drunk. The 13-year-old who was driving the car
was drunk.
Had a blood alcohol level of 1.08.
Yes.
Right? 1.08. In the state of Arizona, if you are an adult over the age of 21 and you blow into the breathalyzer and get 0.08, mm-hmm. you are considered drunk.
Right.
Not 0.80.
I thought it was 80.
0.08.
Okay.
In the state of Arizona,
mm-hmm.
it's 0.08.
Okay.
You're considered drunk in the state of Arizona.
Okay.
This girl blew a 1.08. She was 1 times over the legal limit of alcohol that's supposed to be in a grown adult's system.
I have questions.
Where did she get the liquor?
Who was giving them liquor like that? Where did she steal the liquor from? Or did they think it was apple juice? I mean, I don't know. I couldn't have thought it was apple juice. It don't taste like apple juice. I mean,
she had a blood alcohol. That was not apple juice. That wasn't even fermented apple juice. You could have let the apple juice ferment and become hard cider, and just that one bottle wouldn't give you 1.8. This heifer was drunk.
Drunk, yeah.
Drunk. She's 13 years old. Where are the parents?
Yeah.
Where are the parents?
And the 11-year-old was drunk too.
11-year-old was drunk.
And they didn't say they was related, so I can't say that was her brother. It could be just some, like he said, comrade around the corner.
Maybe they weren't drunk and they just wanted to make sure she was okay while she was driving drunk.
Maybe.
in the stolen car.
So he wasn't drunk.
Possibly. I don't know.
Okay, they didn't say.
We're speculating. They didn't say anything about the passenger.
So they just
said it was an 11-year-old.
So the girl was drunk. Okay.
The girl was not. The girl was definitely drunk.
Okay.
The other person in the car, because we don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I think it was a boy.
Okay.
I think it was a boy. It was a boy, little boy, 11-year-old. He was with her in the car.
Right.
Maybe he went with her because she was so drunk. He was like, I need to make sure she stays okay. I might need to drive.
I might need to drive?
That's what he was thinking. We going out driving after we steal this car, and she's so drunk, I might need to drive us back home. I'm sorry. That's not funny, but that's so funny.
It's not funny, but it is funny.
Okay. Now, the coup de grace, the whipped cream and the cherry on top of this whole story is that the car that the 13-year-old and the 11-year-old stole, driving drunk 100 miles an hour down the highway and crashing, the car was stolen from the Flagstaff Police Department.
Right.
They stole a car from the Flagstaff police department. Now, I don't know if it came from like a lot or from the parking lot or if they stole a cop car.
Right.
But they stole a car from the Flagstaff, the police department. Drunk.
Right, drunk. She was drunk and she stole it.
Driving down the road.
Was she on the run? Was she on the run?
She could have been on the run.
Was she been on the run?
But why was she on the run drunk?
I don't know.
If you're on the run, you want to stay sober. You want to be alert.
I don't know. Maybe they arrested her for drinking and then she went on the run. And
she broke loose.
Yeah. And she just got
that
in the car.
wasn't in the story, though. We just added stuff to it.
I'm just trying to give
We're just trying to justify the reason.
I'm just trying to get a reason.
Casa, there's no justification for a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old being drunk, still in a car, driving down the highway at 100 miles an hour, wrecking the car. There's no reason for that. None whatsoever. But it's funny because they lived.
Right. It would have been a tragedy.
If it was a tragedy if they hadn't.
Right.
But it's
now,
funny.
And now they have a lesson they learned.
Did you really?
Yes, you did. There was many errors.
There were many errors. She didn't think it all the way through.
She didn't think it all the way
through.
She
didn't think it all the way through. One of our kids told us that one time. They did something stupid.
They did something real
They did something real stupid.
And somebody got hurt.
And we're having the serious conversation with them. And this, we're like, this can never happen again, and blah, blah, blah. And, we're just doing our parenting thing, and you're going to be grounded and taking away this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And they're boo-hooing, and they're upset because we're disappointed in them.
Right.
And, parents, we were parenting. We were doing parenting things. And they look at us, and we go, what was you think? We was like, no, I don't even remember. I don't even think we asked a question. We was just, we were like almost done, and they just look at us and go, I didn't think it all the way through. And both of us did our best to hold that face together because we went upstairs to the bedroom and died laughing because we were like, he didn't think it all the way through. He didn't think it all the way through.
No.
He really didn't think it all the way through. But he realized
they realized he learned
that he didn't think it all the way through.
Learned the lesson.
You learned the lesson.
And those two kids, they learned the lesson. They didn't think it all. They didn't think it all the way through.
They didn't think it all the way through, but they learned the lesson.
Yes. So for the next time,
I get.
They'll fix their mistakes.
Whew. For the next
time,
there shouldn't be a next time because of the lesson you learned. If your only lesson is the next time, don't steal a police car.
That's first of all.
Don't steal a police car.
Right.
That
was bad.
Don't steal a police car.
Don't do that.
Second of all,
there's a tracker in it.
Don't drive drunk.
Don't do that either. You can kill somebody.
Don't drive 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
Slow down at 65, 70 tops.
85 is fine.
Slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
Don't drive drunk.
Right.
And be safe. Don't wreck. That's the lesson they learned. That's not. That's wild.
They learned some lessons.
Oh, good gracious.
Do better next time.
Do better next time. Do better. However that means. Whatever that means to you.
Whatever that means to you.
Whatever that means to
you.
You're
going to stop completely, but whatever that means to you.
Do better next time.
Okay.
Whatever
you doing.
I think you just fixed everybody's life with that.
Do better next time.
Do better next time.
Yeah, whatever you're trying to do.
Whatever you're doing.
Whatever you're trying to accomplish.
Do better next time.
If you didn't succeed.
Yeah. Do better next time.
Do better next time.
Yeah. Perfect what you're doing.
You know what you did wrong.
Exactly. Now you know what you did wrong.
And do it again.
Exactly. Do better next time.
Do better next time.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a plan to me.